Ready to go in Maryland? And they're off. All worked up, Regina away in second, and Cupid's Charismatic Cutie. Here's Vivi My Love on the far outside, and Magic and Me down to the rail with Glow City of the two-path alongside of her, and She's So Cool outkicked by the speed of All Worked Up. All Worked Up leads the way about a length on Cupid's Charismatic Cutie, and Vivi My Love third to the outside. Regina suddenly dropped back, suddenly plummets to the back of the pack, dropped to second to last. Regina drops back there, and Glow City is now taking that fourth spot. On the inside is Magic and Me. Regina's under a ride now around that turn, and She's So Cool still seventh and last. Opening quarter 23.14. They reach the top of the stretch, a quarter of a mile left to go. All Worked Up takes them on for home. All Worked Up in front from Cupid's Charismatic Cutie, who's 2 lengths behind now. All Worked Up still has more for a long and a half left to go. Cupid's Charismatic Cutie trying to make inroads now on the outside. She's finally getting best stride the far outside. Cupid's Charismatic Cutie drifting to the center of the track. All Worked Up trying to hold on with a 16th to go. Cupid's Charismatic Cutie, Carrasco cruising home. Cupid's Charismatic Cutie to take it by 3 in the opener. All Worked Up was second, Magic and Me, then Regina, followed by Glow City. Minute 6. And they're off. Gunhand with a sharp beginning. Krug hustled up there for early speed to the outside, and Rusty's G550, and they're followed by Cairo Boogie. Prince of Portland on the outside, about the 3-path into the turn run. An Accelerator at the back of the field, 6 lengths front to back. Around that turn, Krug firing up on the outside of Gunhand. They're going head-to-head for the lead. Rusty's G550 settling right off of speed in third. Another 2, Prince of Portland, then Accelerator, and Cairo Boogie is in the back. They race down the back stretch now. The opening quarter went in 23.53. Knocking heads on the lead. Krug on the outside. Gunhand out of the rail. Still going at it with Rusty's G550. Prince of Portland racing in 4th position. And so they're 3 more lengths back to Accelerator, and Cairo Boogie has to move on for the back. Heading over the far turn run. Gunhand and Krug on the outside. Still nothing between them. They've been at it since the gates open through a 47.01 half mile. As Rusty's G550 has every chance, and Accelerator got run down to the inside. Accelerator slipping through as Krug is tired and gone after dueling with Gunhand. Gunhand, Accelerator second now. The outside is Prince of Portland, who's stoking up a run 2. In between horses, Rusty's G550 still hanging in there with a shot. As other 6 lengths back at Cairo Boogie and Krug. They reach the top of the lane, and they make the turn in 6 furlongs, a minute 13.01 into the stretch with Gunhand. Gunhand's been running hard throughout. Rusty's G550, Prince of Portland. Accelerators move flattened out. Gunhand in front by 3 from Rusty's G550 as they're close to the Laurel finish. Gunhand holding sway under Mac Enriquez Jr. to win it at 30-1. Gunhand, Rusty's G550. Then it was Accelerator, Prince of Portland. Donnelly may be in line. And they're off. Phantom Rooster in Orbit Mars. Orbit Mars sent out for the early lead from the rail. Kimmy Chardonnay away running in third position. Then on the outside is Dial Me Maybe 4 off the pace in the second flight. Also Monarch Beach is in that group too. And in between horses is Emma Devine. And a break of 3, Irish Chaos, Hello Jamrock, Imagine the Mojo. And at the tail of the field is Laurel Susan. Into the far turn. Here comes Kimmy Chardonnay after Orbit Mars. Orbit Mars just holding though by a neck into the turn. And Kimmy Chardonnay 2.5 for 3. And Dial Me Maybe is in third. Bantam Rooster down to the inside, and Monarch Beach followed by Hello Jamrock. Long shots running a big one, 7 or 8 to close in. Top of the stretch, they make the turn for home. Kimmy Chardonnay, Orbit Mars, they're head to head, straightening away, and Kimmy Chardonnay maybe not in front now from Orbit Mars down to the inside, giving it a battle. 5 lengths back, Dial Me Maybe. Monarch Beach is willing down to the inside. Kimmy Chardonnay just in front from Orbit Mars, has been there throughout. Orbit Mars trying to come back on the inside. Kimmy Chardonnay, Kimmy Chardonnay to win it by a head. From Orbit Mars in second, and Monarch Beach with a good close there third, and Dial Me Maybe, followed by Bantam Rooster in the photo. Emma Devine was making ground late.
The Maryland Jockey Club's Canter for a Cause event was held here on October 10th at the legendary Pimlico Racecourse. Approximately 300 riders came along with their horses to walk, trot, and canter along the great track as many of past Preakness winners. Best of all proceeds went to the Thoroughbred Aftercare Alliance.
It's been a great day. It's been exciting. We've had a lot of costumes, a lot of great kids out there. We've had every horse in every size. We've had minis to Shetlands to an Irish bred, so it's been really fun.
People have traveled quite a bit of ways to come here for this event. What kind of exposure does this give for the Aftercare Alliance?
Well, we've had a lot of thoroughbreds out here today, which is the point of the whole event, is to support the thoroughbreds and to support Aftercare and to show that these horses are versatile, that anyone can ride them. It's really great when a racetrack or a company such as First Racing and Maryland Jockey Club stands up for Aftercare and really puts on an event where we can show and showcase the Aftercare and the opportunities for horses after racing.
Stacey, we are so thankful for you and all of the hard work that you and your crew have done to put on such a wonderful event.
You're welcome. We're happy to be here. And look, it takes a village. There's 81 accredited organizations across the country this is supporting, so it's awesome.
And they're off. Mr. Moxon Joe, hard hustle to run on the trail, sharp break, is sent up right there too into that turn run. The far outside is Shady Money about the four-path, and Nadagar, and outkicked by the speed is Lord Mio's in the back. Round that turn, and it's run on the trail. Up front, run on the trail wants the lead and grabs it by two from Mr. Mox, shuffle back second. Shady Money on the outside, and Nadagar, and next is Joe. Joe's still saving that ground there, 3 lengths from the pace up ahead, and Lord Mio is in the back, 7 or 8 from the front with 6 furlongs left to go. First quarter mile, 23.39 for run on the trail. Long shot takes him along, leads the length from Mr. Mox is in the second spot. In between horses is Nadagar. Shady Money on the outside. Joe is on the inside there, just a couple of lengths from the lead. And Lord Mio has 7 or 8 to make up at this point. Running the trail from Mr. Mox still. Running the trail a half length from Mr. Mox and Shady Money. Joe ridden for more in fourth as they round the far turn. They're followed by Nadagar after a 47.52 half mile. And Lord Mio's got to pick it up. Into the far turn, Mr. Mox and Shady Money. They're followed by Run on the Trail. It gives way in third. Joe's come off the inside. Joe hard hustle there from third position, and Nadagar on the outside. Top of the stretch with a quarter of a mile left to run. Mr. Mox takes them for home. Here comes Joe. Joe now finds her between horses, is coming gamely. Joe's on the go, and Mr. Mox is trying to dig. Shady Money out in the center of the track. Top of the stretch now, and here's Joe set down by Carrasco. Joe, 1 furlong to go for Joe. Joe's in front a length and a half from Mr. Mox, then Shady Money in third. Last 16th of a mile, and it's 3 in a row for Joe. Joe gets it done again. Joe by 2.5 from Shady Money, and Mr. Mox is third, and Nadagar. One 6.25, 2 to Gatorade rearing up a bit, settling. Straightened away. And they're off. My son Chris was a bit sluggish to begin. Grasping at straws has early speed out of the gray. They're chasing the gray early. No Money down to the inside, and Power G in the blue colors. Also Gator Raider in the second fight of between horses, and Red Mesa racing on the outside. Made to Be Lucky is next, in Bushwick Bruiser about 5 or 6 from the speed, and a gap of 3 lengths to Auction Kingdom and Biscotto d'Oro, and My Son Chris is 10th and last. Heading down the back stretch now, 16 or 17 lengths from front to back. Grasping at straws down to the inside, tackled by Red Mesa right there at the half-mile pole. They get away 2.5, almost 3 lengths from Power G is in third. No Money down on the inside, moving up smoothly there from fourth, and Auction Kingdom now beginning to advance as well. Auction Kingdom in between horses as they round the far turn. Into the turn they go, and Red Mesa goes on with it. Red Mesa suddenly opens up 3, but Auction Kingdom's made up a lot of ground, moving into second. Biscotto d'Oro now in between horses, splitting rivals at the quarter pole, advancing into third, and No Money down down. Top of the stretch now with Red Mesa. Red Mesa clear by 2.5 lengths. Auction Kingdom. Biscotto d'Oro to the center of the track, who's in third. A furlong left to go. Auction Kingdom. Red Mesa down to the inside. Biscotto d'Oro is in third with a 16th left to go. Here is Auction Kingdom just holding. Red Mesa's giving all and coming back for more. Red Mesa, Auction Kingdom. Auction Kingdom from Red Mesa in a hard-fought stretch battle. Biscotto d'Oro then was no money down in Bushwick Bruiser fifth. Minute 25.99. Finish 1 mile. And they're off. Clean break is even. Thunder's going to the lead along with the Rough Sea. Outside is Kid Doro, and in between horses too is VIP Code, who's moving up. So VIP Code after the first furlong is coming to the lead from Kid Doro, and the gray is even. Thunder. They're followed by Good Luck Chalk, who's in fourth, and inside is Rough Sea racing in fifth. No More Talk is next, and My Man Pots and Pans. Silent Malice racing third last at this point. Hot and Spicy Love, and trailing the field is Highlight. 11 or 12 lengths from front to back. And they're led by VIP Code, is pressed by the Gray Even Thunder. And the outside is Good Luck Chuck right there, a close third, another two. And the inside is Rough Sea traveling in fourth. In between horses is No More Talk, who's in fifth as they round the turn. And the outside is a Kid Doro. It's another 2 lengths. My Man Pots and Pans and Silent Malice as they round that far turn. After Silent Malice comes Highlight from second to last, and Hot and Spicy Love trailing. They race toward the top of the stretch with 3 furlongs left to go. Second wire run. Good Luck Chuck on the outside from the fully driven. Even Thunder there. Then in between horses, No More Talk. Extreme outside. There's Kidoro and My Man Pots and Pans. In between horses, Rough Sea gets a good split. Look at this scramble in the final furlong and a half. Wide open. And here is Highlight from the back of the pack on the inside. Silent Malice now. Silent Malice. Highlight to the outside. Highlight just holding Silent Malice with a 16th to go. Highlight and Silent Malice run of the second finish in Rough Sea. Highlight, Silent Malice. Highlight won. Highlight got it from Silent Malice. And they're off. Violent Rock, very quick away from the gate. Cow Island, Sagrada Ray up on the inside. Here's Must Be Love flashing up with early speed as the first four sort out. The Addison Poor in trailing is Money Room on the inside, about 6 off of speed now. Sagrada Ray. Sagrada Ray moving along. Is this great? Length and a half, almost 2 in front from Must Be Love. Violent Rock back third. Money Room down to the inside, moves up a spot or 2. And the Addison Poor and Cow Island ridden along last position into the far turn, 8 from the speed. Sagrada Ray, Must Be Love keeping up on the outside, putting the pressure on, and Money Room right there, fighting chance from third, and Violent Rock is in fourth on the Addison Poor. Another 6 to 7 back, and Cow Island racing toward the top of the stretch. 22.81 was that opening quarter mile. Here comes Must Be Love on the outside, who's grabbed the lead. After a half in 46.17, Must Be Love turns in from Sagrada Ray. Money Room is in third. Out in the middle of the track is Violent Rock, who's trying to pick up. Also to the Addison Poor's got a shot to. The Addison Poor moving up willingly. Here comes the Addison Poor in between horses. The Addison Poor motoring in between horses. The Addison Poor going to get up. The Addison Poor from Money Room on the outside. The Addison Poor from Money Room. And then it was Must Be Love and Violent Rock. Minute 11:14. 7 and a photo.
Pegasus, the divine winged horse that flew with heroes mounted for glory. Arrogant, gun runner, city of light, mucho gusto, and Knicks go. Racing, the thunder and the lightning on the track, energy in the stands. Vibe, fashion, entertainment, all for one.
And they're off. Sluggish beginning, Ms. the Best. Hit a homer, Honey. Chico Rabiosa flying up to take the lead now. Chico Rabiosa is in front. No More Mask now to second spot. Holiday Connection in the next flight, too. And here's Skylar's Lady just taking the third position. Skylar's Lady third. Ms. the Best racing in fourth, length and a half. Holiday Connection is next and Hit a homer, Honey. Settled about 6 to 7 from a speed up front. And She Made Me Lucky as one beaten at this point. It's Tina's Shining Star, last about 16 off the pace. A good pace of Chico Rabiosa rolls along in a 23.91 opening quarter mile with No More Mask in hot pursuit there from second. As they head now with a far turn run, 4.5 furlongs left to go. And Ms. the Best is inside in third. The outside is Hit a Homer, Honey in fourth. Down inside, She Made Me Lucky's trying to get underway from fifth. And Skylar's Lady and Holiday Connection. And trailing is Tina's Shining Star. Chico Rabiosa in a strong half of this group, 47.54. They're catching up. Hit a Homer, Honey. Firing up on the outside. No More Mask and Ms. the Best right there 2. She Made Me Lucky is on the move. She Made Me Lucky, patient, rating along their 5th position, just in behind horses, looking for a place to go. They're into the stretch, and it's Chica Rabiosa. Chica Rabiosa won a good pace, but still going strong. And now She Made Me Lucky runs to daylight on the outside. Ms. The Best battles on the inside with No More Mask, and She Made Me Lucky just takes off with 1 furlong left to go. Name the margin. 3, 4, 5. She Made Me Lucky with a 16th left to go. She Made Me Lucky. Chica Rabiosa's run a big one was second. Ms. The Best, and then it was hit a homer honey. She Made Me Lucky. And Victor Carrasco with a triple. Minute 39. And they're off of the 9th. Brad Paisley and Hunter Joe Sharp breaks going to the lead on the inside, up to join to make 3 right across early. Hair of the Dog settles in, and the inside there is Rising Perry getting through inside a Hair of the Dog for an inside draw, and here is Rising Perry all the way up to 4th, and trailing the field is Stone Courageous as they race down the backstretch now, and the inside is going to the lead, matching strides. Brad Paisley on the outside, 2 in front from Hunter Joe, and Rising Perry is in 4th after a sharp opening quarter, 22.18. This other 5 lengths back at Hair of the Dog, and Stone Courageous got to pick it up from the back. Drop 15 off the pace. Into the far turn, and still going to the lead, and Brad Paisley matching strides, and Hunter Joe's on the go now. Here's Hunter Joe up to take a narrow lead. The inside going to the lead is fighting right on back through a half in 44.87. In the meantime, Rising Perry's wide out, and Brad Paisley drops back, and followed by Hair of the Dog, and they're into the stretch, and it's Hunter Joe in the battling, going to the lead to the inside. It's just in front. In front now, Hunter Joe, but going to the lead, still trying, going to the lead, Rail, outside, Hunter Joe, going to the lead, is coming right back, going to the lead, blinkers on, did it, going to the lead, rolls back to win from Hunter Joe, and then it was Rising Perry, Hair of the Dog, And they're off. Spritzer sent out over the lead. Ian Dunross is there, and Creative Storm caught 4 deep into the turn run and looking for Justice up close, now flashing to second. So Spritzer leads away. So Spritzer in front. A length and a half from Looking for Justice on the chase, and Transfer the Funds is into third position. Ian and Dunross, El Bonita racing on the inside, and One Most Wanted. And Creative Storm drops to trail the field now. Some 10 or 11 lengths from the speed up ahead as Spritzer moves along. 23.97 the opening quarter mile for Spritzer. Looking for Justice on the outside, heating up the pressure. It's another 5. Transfer the Funds is racing in third. One Most Wanted, Ian Dunross side by side. There's 7 off the pace, and followed by El Bonita and Creative Storm. 5 furlongs left to go. Heading into the turn, it's Spritzer Looking for Justice. They've been 1-2 throughout. Spritzer half-length lead from Looking for Justice, another 5. Transfer the Funds tries to pick up there from third after a 48.06 half mile. Into the turn, and One Most Wanted is in fourth. Ian Dunross on the inside. Ian Dunross now takes fourth. Another 7 or 8 back. El Bonita and well outrun is Creative Storm. 3 A's to go. Looking for Justice getting by Spritzer, but Transfer the Funds is looming large on the outside. Transfer the Funds looking to reel them in, and loops and swoops them now. Transfer the Funds outside 6 furlongs a minute, 13.55, and Transfer the Funds widest out of the track with that looping move up to take the lead. It is Looking for Justice back second on the inside. Ian Dunross looks to rally now from third, has 5 to make up and 1 furlong left to go. Ian Dunross on the scene, going to switch just off the heels of Transfer the Funds. Ian Dunross keeps on chumming on the outside. Ian Dunross and Transfer the Funds. Ian Dunross and a Mac Enriquez double. Ian Dunross to do it from off the pace of Transfer the Funds. And then it was third Looking for Justice, followed by Spritzer and One Most Wanted.